On a scale of 0 to 10, worst discomfort you can imagine above the shoulders is a 10. How many mornings a week do you wake up with a 0, you feel fabulous? Hesitation.
5.
5 mornings a week you feel fabulous.
I'm not as big a migraine sufferer, I guess. But, yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, how big a sufferer do you need to be before you're legitimate? So 5 mornings a week you feel fabulous. What do you do the other 2 mornings a week?
What number?
Yeah. Do you have a number 2 mornings a week?
Probably a 3, 4.
You ever wake up with a 5 or a 6?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, probably a 3 or 4. But it could be a 5 or a 6. They aim low. And you get to say, okay, are there ever a week that you wake up with 4 days of having a number when you wake up instead of just 2?
Yes.
Could you have episodes of time where you have more numbers than you do zeros upon waking?
Yes.
But usually it's 5 days a week you have a 0.
Yes.
They aim low. Because they don't want to say, a lot of times I'll go with, I have a number when I wake up. No, 5 days a week I have a 0. So right now I'm confirming that this might be a sleep disorder because she doesn't sleep the same every single night. Some nights you sleep great. Some nights you wake up to go to the bathroom. Some nights you can't fall asleep at all. Some nights you sleep weird some weeks you sleep weird and then you sleep great. So I'm just making sure that we'll have streaks of time. There's morning headaches. It's not unusual. If you woke up with a 5, would you be shocked?
No.
No. So that's not unusual for her. That's what I wanted to confirm because it could have thrown somebody, wait a minute, 5 days a week you have a 0. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's why I thought, well, how bad does it need to be? I wonder how bad it can get. So sometimes you can wake up with a 5 or a 6. Because I know they're going to aim low. Because if I had, a lot of these patients say, when you wake up, do you have headaches? Or you say, do you have headaches? They say no. So you have to reverse field on them. So you usually wake up with a number. It could be from a 4 to a 6.
Yes.
A 2 would be weird.
Yes, but I've had those days before.
What do you do when you get a 2?
I'm in a good mood.
If Rick Coker gets a 2, he goes, I'd had too much to drink last night. He's like, where does headache come from? And she's going, headache? You've got things to do when you have a 2. When you have a 2 when you wake up, do you finish the day with a 2?
No.
When does the number escalate?
Usually, well, I'm a teacher, so by the end of 3 o'clock. That's probably when it escalates.
You think if you weren't a teacher, it wouldn't escalate?
Well, I don't know that. I've been a teacher for 12 years, and I've had migraines for 12 years, so I don't know.
There's the rationalization. Swear to God. It will be on every one of these people. They will give us a reason and describe or hesitate as to why this is happening. And the whole point is their life starts with a number or includes a number and builds from a number. Now, my experience is that when you ask a patient in the dental office, do you have headaches? The experienced headache sufferer will say, nope. Because if you say yes to the dentist, he'll say, well, maybe you need a occlusal equilibration. Maybe you need a TMJ splint. Have you had your MRIs of your joints? It could be. I see a neurologist. I don't need your crap. Because that's what the headache patient is thinking. Because they've been there, done that. That's why we can casually say, oh, and you're like, ooh, you wake up, do you usually feel fabulous? And the patient goes, well, that's it. You're in. The hesitation was it. And then you can swing around behind the patient. You push right here. How bad does that hurt? They go, it doesn't. And then they go, I think the dentist might want to give you a brochure on something. End. And then all of a sudden the dentist comes in and he goes, yeah, let me see when you press. Wow, feel that big bulge out. Here's a brochure. You might want to consider that. Done. What number do you usually wake up with?
Probably a 3.
You ever wake up with a 5?
Yeah.
You wake up with a 7?
Yes.
You ever wake up and want to go and just say, forget today?
Yes.
How often would it freak you out if that happened and you woke up with an 8?
No, it don't happen very often, but when it does, it's like I can't do anything.
Okay.
It's just stay in bed.
Would it be unusual if you woke up with a 5? Would you be surprised?
Not really. No.
Okay. And she was just aiming low at her, probably a 3. You know, how about 5? Yeah. 6 could be, you know, whatever. You know, would you be freaked out if you woke up with a 0?
Yes.
You know, that'd be weird. Now we're talking weird. So a number is a version of normal. You know, her normal is a 3. Waking up with 3. Okay. What do you do when you have a 3?
Deal with it.